Hi, everybody. This is Stacy Morales, and I'm here with Dr. Donna Embry and Lexi Melendez. And the three of us work really closely together with the Unified Medicine Institute. But today we're here to talk about an exciting new program, which is actually based on the Design of the Body podcast series. So if you've been involved with the Unified Medicine Institute or you've been following the podcast, you will really want to listen to the next steps that we have for you. And today we're here to launch the Design of the Body community, which is a support program to help you put into practice the Design of the Body principles in your daily life. So we're really excited about it. And now I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to Lexi Melendez and Dr. Donna Embry.
Thank you.
Thank you. So if we could just start off, Donna, can you tell everyone a little bit about yourself and your background? Maybe talk about your why if you would like to as well.
Okay. Well, there's so much, but the first place I go is to my first memory. And I'm not sure how old I was. I think 3, almost 4. And my twin sister and I were watching energy move around people. And we had our own language. And we did this thing called watching actions. And we would watch the energy flow inward or outward around people. And we would watch how it would change when they would be in conversation with another person. And I remember feeling like everything was upside down, that these people had no idea how their words were affecting the energy field around them. And in that moment, I knew I had to teach them that there was some way that I was going to be able to do that. And it was nice having a twin sister that I could talk to. And we knew that our words, when they were in alignment, solid agreement, based in love, our desire to leave things better than we found them, that magic happened. And so that's really who I am. And my whole life has been focused on looking to build a bridge of understanding and just a deep desire to create a world where love lives once again. People can't remember who they are and why they're here. And it's here. It's in our hearts. And I know that there are many of you out there who know what I'm talking about. Whether you have a childhood memory like that, you've had moments where there's this voice inside of you that knows. And you know that you're here to be part of something magnificent. Well, I've spent my life connecting the dots. I'm a researcher. I've understood flow my whole life. I know the body's designed to heal itself. It absolutely is. And the only thing that blocks it is us being out of alignment with who we really are. Each and every one of us are here to do something that no one else can do. We're here to be in alliance with one another, not these pyramids where I'm working for you. It's play. It's being able to do what you would do whether you were being paid for it or not. And just leaving every relationship, it's shining brighter together. It really is. It's all about love. It's about being able to run outside like we did as 5-year-olds. Yeah. As 5-year-olds, I don't know if you remember that. Go ahead, Lexi.
Well, we're already sort of naturally segueing into this, but let's talk a little bit about why there's such a need for this community right now in this particular time.
Oh, yes. Okay. So the work that I have done in bioenergetic medicine got started because I'm a medical intuitive. And I was looking for a way to bridge what I knew as a medical intuitive to some kind of diagnostic technique. Muscle testing. There is a German model of medicine where we can actually measure the current on the skin of each of the meridians of the body. And so it was a way for me to build a bridge between my medical intuitive gifts and being able to use technology or some kind of physical diagnostic to tap into the body. But what I was able to do through that is to assist people to understand that their body knows what it needs to heal itself. And it's very inspiring to know that your body doesn't break. It elicits symptoms when it can't receive or it can't let go, when it's stuck. And so through the process of really refining the skill of being able to build like this triangle between me and the patient and the deeper thing that's looking to be birthed through them, the body has led me to be able to connect all of the dots and to understand at one level it's all sacred geometry, and it has to do with waves of energy that are connected or not connected. And so when we look at the need for the community right now, if you understand waves, there's rhythms and cycles through everything. We have the daytime and the nighttime. And then there are larger cycles. There are week cycles, right? Month cycles, year cycles, and there are earth cycles. And an earth cycle is almost 26,000 years. And when you begin to look at the entire body, from the physiology all the way up to understanding that the way that the planets align is a direct reflection of how our bodies are designed, that it's all connected. The earliest pioneers in medicine connected everything to the cosmos. We know that there is this connection all the way through. And so as you begin to connect all these scientific dots, we've got all of this on our website. You can look at the science and how it all connects. We know that right now, beginning January, we started a brand new 26,000 year cycle. We are ascending. And so when you look at cycles, there's the exhalation or going down into the belly of the darkness. And now we're on the inhalation and we're going back. So we're spiraling up towards the source of light. And we are awakening. And there's so much happening within the body right now that we know through a model of medicine that our body is designed to hold biophotons, light. And as we're ascending, the frequency is changing. We have to hold more light in order to be here. And so we're in a shitstorm. And if you're in the vortex right now in your life, you may be seeing all of this stuff spinning out. And it can look very, very scary. And people are either rushing to get more, or they're waking up and saying, oh my gosh, let's give birth to a new way of being. And if you're looking through those eyes, you know that this is all about making decisions in your relationships, to let go of the bullshit, to speak the elephant in the room and to say, this is what I want. I want to feel you. I want you to feel me. I want to be one with you. We're designed, if you look at the energy body, which is the core of bioenergetic medicine, We have 12 entry points in our energy body to connect to one another. 12. And that's where bliss flows. Right now on this planet, we have limited it to just our heads. We've been connecting through our intellect. And we've forgotten how to speak the language of love. The language of love is all about being able to put words to what you feel, to what you desire, to what you yearn for. Because in that space, we're talking about what these bodies need to be grounded, to carry the current of love, and to trust the cycles of life. That's why it's so important to come together today. It's time to trust your body. And I know that many of you out there do to a certain level. But where is there still self-sabotage? Where are you still using your empathic skills in a codependent way, where you're looking to fill other people up to get approval? And most of us have risen out of that, or we're in the process, but there are still slight ways that we're hemorrhaging life. And if we come together and start to ride these cycles together, meaning that we understand which planet is connected with which organ, and we understand why some days it feels like there's a weird vibration, and we understand how to hold steady in the middle of that, and we're sharing our experiences with one another. And so we realize, oh my gosh, it's all the same thing. I just want to play. I just want to play with you guys, and just to help you to understand more about how everything connects.
So let's talk about some of the features and benefits about being part of our community. And Stacey, if you want to jump in here too.
I think it would be helpful to start out just by looking at why we've decided to go in this direction. And many of you probably found this through listening to the Design of the Body podcast. And that was a very raw podcast. I just listened to my inner guidance and said, for a year, I'm going to get up on Wednesday mornings and just sit down and let whatever flow through me. I was going to share my RPM each day. My RPM is my rise, P, meditate, how I command the day. But I also held the intention to just let flow whatever needed to flow. And we got a lot of information through that podcast. What's interesting is that the downloads on a weekly basis have continued. We've got anywhere from 200 to 300 downloads a week continually. I think we're up above, I don't know how many thousand downloads, but it's got a life of its own. And many in the community have been asking for more support. And so this is in response to that request. And so we're looking to bring together those who were drawn to Design of the Body podcast series that want to awaken together as a community and have more one-on-one support with me. So I will actually be holding the body, which means if you're connected, we're going to be connected on Facebook, which means you can post anything there. I'm going to be monitoring the thread. I'm going to be posting how I integrate my passion with my work, how to play in nature. It'll be like living together. And then we'll have 2 hour-long sessions on a Wednesday per month. And those are community. I mean, it's a time to ask questions, and we'll navigate. We'll be looking at what are the frequencies ahead. We can do whatever you want to do together. Learn whatever you want to learn. We'll be delivering very specific points to help you understand more about how to, it's empath school. What would you guys add, Lexi and Stace?
We're going to have a private page for the community that will, where you'll get some exclusive information as well, some exclusive posts and messages and just different things that only you can get as part of the community. So it's going to be pretty awesome.
One thing to know right now is I know that many of you have looked at my triangles. This is really important. The triangles that we have posted, we'll repost them so that you'll have a copy. But there's 2 triangles that allow you to discern your words. And so whether you move ahead in the community or not, use these triangles and start looking at your relationships, because you are creating in every single moment. And if you begin to look at shifting the energy flow from one of outside in to being able to shift it from inside out, so that you're actually constantly holding the electromagnetic frequency of love. That just by simply doing that, the keys to the kingdom are yours. Because we attract what we radiate. If we're radiating fear, that's what we're going to be pulling in. So look at the 2 triangles again. And check your words, even your self-talk, what's happening within your own mind. Because this ascension that we're going through right now requires that you're grounded using the 2 hemispheres of your brain. And so that means you need to anchor your insight into your body.
So do you want to share your screen, Stacy, and show everyone a little bit about where they can go to sign up?
Yes. So what you're seeing here is the designofthebody.org website. And the place to go to learn more about the community is right here in the middle, the community tab. Go ahead and click right on community. And this page will tell you a little bit about it, just a summary of what we've been talking about today and a little more details on how to get started. So we'd love for you to join us. There's lots of other information here on the website as well if you're just wanting to kind of see a little bit about who we are and kind of what we're doing. You can get some good things for free on these other pages. But in order to really, really understand and start practicing and just learning from each other the principles of the design of the body, this community is going to be really amazing for that. So we look forward to having you join us. Anything else, guys?
No, it's just, I'm just so excited about our life ahead. Stay close. Much love.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.